Yeah!
No ecstasy, promethazine, no lean, no purple mess. No dirty Sprite, but I got that Kyrie Irving step. If you don't think that I'm the it's just cause you ain't heard me yet.
What's up, y'all? Alright, so first thing first. In 2000, I'm trying to set up and start live streaming for you guys, start watching videos, talking back and forth with you guys, and ladies, just with everybody. Just trying to do something different for the channel. Yeah, just more interactive between me and y'all, you know what I'm saying? Except for me just sitting here in front of the camera talking to myself all the time. Maybe I can interact with y'all. But yeah, we about to watch this top 25 basketball YouTubers list by KickGenius. I watched some of Flight's video when he watched part 1, so there's part 3. There's 3 parts of this. I'm gonna just watch part 1 tonight. I'll probably watch part 2 and part 3 tomorrow, cause it's like late as and I gotta go to work in the morning. So yeah, we're gonna watch part 1 of this video and we're gonna see what he gotta say, see who's on the list. Now, I'm pretty sure it's only gonna be big YouTubers on this whole list, like the ones I saw Flight was talking about. They were bigger YouTubers. So, you know what I'm saying? It's just gonna be a matter of time before your boy name get out there, you know what I'm saying? And I bet I can beat like half the dudes on this. I know I can. Anyway, let's watch this list, man.
First things first. Now, I know a lot of you guys like to skip forward and, you know, get right to what you came for. You like to get right to the list, right? That's cool. But if you don't let me preface this whole list, then later on, you're going to have questions and concerns. You're going to be asking, like, why is so-and-so not on the list, right? That's going to happen. I'm here to answer those questions right now. I'm going to break everything down. I'm talking, like, who is on the list? How, i.e. my criteria for judging the people on the list,
yeah,
and even why am I making this list? So let's get to it. Why? I had a lot of people tweet me Cash Nasty's video, right? Where he made his top 10 basketball YouTubers list. I actually saw one prior to that, didn't pay it too much mind just because I wasn't sure where the list came from. But this is the only thing about these lists, man. I know everyone has a voice and you have a right to use your voice, but I just asked for some quality control. That's it. If you put non-biased in your title, then as a loyal subscriber, I am then trusting you to be non-biased about your list, right? Prime example of being non-biased. Some of you may be aware of Nick. He's part of the KickGenius team. He can definitely run through the bottom 5 of most of y'all's list, easy. But I won't put him on my list at all just because he hasn't been a YouTuber long enough. Now, if I was biased, you know, I would slide him in the top 5. It's none of that. This is the legit non-biased list. Another great example, Jay Jones. Yeah, my brother. Like y'all know what's up with us. Y'all know how tight we are. I know what Jeremy's capable of on court. I know him. That doesn't mean he's automatically number 1 on my list. My integrity is sacrificed for no one. And when I say no, I mean no one. My relationships with any of these guys will not interfere with where they objectively rank in these lists. If the whole Cash Nasty and Soul Illuminati thing would have happened, right? Guess who I'm rooting for? I'm going for Cash Nasty. Now, guess who's gonna win? Soul Illuminati. And it's not even debatable. You see how that worked? Yeah, I'm going for Cash because I know I have a relationship with him. He's cool outside of this YouTube shit. But if we're being objective, there's no one in their right mind that's gonna say Cash is beating Soul Illuminati. And if you honestly believe that, you need some help. You shouldn't talk list anymore. This list is built off 100% honesty, and it's really sad that a lot of these lists aren't. Who? Real quick, let me touch on the hoopers that will not be on this list that I know people will have questions and concerns about. Number 1, the professor. Now, we're talking about basketball YouTubers, and yes, he does have a YouTube account, but he does not self-produce any of the content that goes on his YouTube account. Trust me, I know. Jeremy Lin, he has a YouTube account. Who's out here saying he's a YouTuber? A YouTuber is someone who frequently, aka consistently, creates content for the website youtube.com. That's what a YouTuber is. And that's not the professor. And that doesn't mean he's any less of a guy or what. That just means he's not a YouTuber. And honestly, I swear, I don't understand why a lot of you would even want to see someone who invests most of their time in training themselves, training kids, and actually playing in leagues 24/7, go against somebody who edits and films for a combined 8 hours a day, 6 days a week. The 7th day, they go to the gym, to the rec center, and get a run in for a couple of hours. I'm not sure why you guys would want to see those two compared.
Yeah,
like, it doesn't even make sense.
Like,
Like, how would that even
honestly.
be interesting? Why is that interesting to you? Two more people who will be left off this list that I know people will have questions about is one, Coach Rock, and shot mechanics. Now, like I always say, real niggas can tell by the first few dribbles if you can hoop or not. It doesn't take much at all. And these guys can hoop. But without any one-on-one, 5-on-5, or just kind of any game situation being provided for us to see, I can't really tell how well they can hoop. Therefore, I can't properly place them. Like I said, I know they can hoop, but all I've seen is tutorials. No game-like situations. And I know they have some type of quick game of 21 floating around somewhere on the internet, but that's not, you can't really gauge that. They only put made buckets. It was really fat, chopped a lot of shit out. It's not an accurate depiction of what really went on. Now, let's get to who's on the list.
I got some raw
Top
footage of some
25.
games
Honorable mention
on mine, bruh.
Now, let's get to who's on the list. Top 25. Honorable mention goes to none other than OSN, Oprah Side Nigga. If I was doing a top 26 list, he would definitely come in at number 26. But we're doing a top 25. So I think OSN only has one game showcasing his skill. And like I said, it doesn't take much to see if somebody can hoop or not. And he can't. And that's cool. He doesn't. Anything I say is not meant to be negative. Just because OSN can't hoop one bit, cool. He doesn't have to. I love what OSN is doing right now. Let's let that be known. I love what he's doing. He's one of those guys who made something from nothing. Automatic respect, my nigga. Nothing but love for OSN. Salute. Top 25 coming in at number 25. We have Bullet RC. I've hooped with Christian 2 or 3 times. You can tell he doesn't give a fuck about basketball. That's just, you can just tell he didn't grow up playing. Again, cool. I think it's really dope that he even has the balls to play in front of these big SneakerCon crowds, knowing that's not his arena. That's very commendable. And Bull, I love what you're doing with the clothing videos. I love what you're doing with your own clothing. Keep it up, my nigga. You know I've been rocking with you before I even met you. It's well documented. Well, it's been documented via Twitter. I let it be known early because I only rock with a few people for real. So Bull, I ain't even gotta say anymore. Just keep doing what you're doing. Number 24, Tony D2 Wild. My nigga Tony, that's a hustler, dog. That's all I see when I see Tony is a hustler. You know what I really f with though? And you gotta see this shit in person because it's crazy. Yo, just watch Tony D shoot. I love watching Tony shoot because there's this huge possibility that he will not hit the rim. No bullshit. But right before that release, Nick, you cannot tell that nigga he's gonna miss. You can't tell him. And I don't expect a guy who doesn't like, you know, he's like I said, he's 24. I don't expect him to have that confidence. You just don't develop that type of confidence overnight. I need that. Tony, I need tutorial. Drop the shoes. Yo, you got some core values I need to get a hold of. You gotta work on that jumper a little bit, brother. Oh, yo, your verse on the sneaker, what was it? What was it called? Sneaker YouTuber diss track. Yo, son, fire! Why you not rapping more? Real talk, why? Text me, I need a verse. Number 23, Flight reacts. Now, Flight is a fool.
Flight is a troll, man.
I with Flight so much. Y'all don't even understand. I never met this guy, but I've seen some of his reactions to where like he's reacting to some of these lists, and he's probably gonna have a problem with him being number 23 on my list. Oh, yeah. This shit is hilarious. And it's not that like he's laugh out loud hilarious.
He is.
What makes it hilarious is that like he'll make these bold claims, and as a YouTuber, I can see through it. But I'll see the comments and niggas think he's actually serious about like him being in somebody's top 5.
That's what I was saying,
y'all
man.
Niggas really be mad at that man too.
That's what I be
but like
saying.
I said, as a
Flight,
YouTuber, I can see through the troll. Flight, get your money. Number
Flight
20.
be trolling. Another ad.
Let's just mine.
Go skip through it.
But like I said, as a YouTuber, I can see through the troll. Flight, get your money. Number 22, Kais Omar. Now I'm to the point in the list where I can slightly start naming strengths, if any. Now, if Kais has a strength, I think it would definitely be he's deceptive. And what I mean by that is he's a little bit more mobile than you would give him credit for, which in turn might give him a bucket or two. You might be sleeping on him, he'll hit you with like a step back you don't think he can actually execute and get a bucket. Once you catch on though, it's pretty much a wrap. Other than that, you can tell he's pretty much just on the YouTuber side of things. But big shouts to Kais, man. What he's doing for the sneaker community, the SneakerCon events, yo, is huge. If you want to talk impact, that's a different list. Kais is definitely top 3, dead or alive. Number 23, Browdis. Now I'm gonna say Brandon because I don't like saying Browdis, but Brandon, I've only played with this guy once. I would say his strength isn't anything physical. It has nothing to do with like actual ability. It's just this kid's passion for the game. I feel like no matter what the situation is, he's going to try at least. He's gonna give his best effort. And he's not complete ass. He's nowhere near like an offensive threat or anything, but you know, if you leave him open, he'll be able to knock some shit down. Number 20, Nightwing. Now I've been playing with and against Nightwing for years.
Bro,
it's been about 4 years.
Like,
Nightwing's about 5'6". He's a nice spot-up shooter if you leave him open. But that's the thing. He has to be open.
Yeah,
not much else to say. That's pretty much his bread and butter. Nightwing, if you are watching,
this right here.
Big deal. Get to the bag. And also, let me know how much they paying you so I can up the price on their ass.
Another ad. Skip through it.
You know how much they paying you so I can up the price on their ass. Number 19, Richie Lee. Now, Richie's about 5'3". I played with him a couple times as well. Similar to Nightwing, pretty nice spot-up shooter. I will say he's a little more explosive. Just his shot creation ability overall. He edges anybody out up until this point, which is why he comes in at number 19. Richie Lee, similar sentiment as what I said to Bullet. I've been a fan before I even met you. Your work is great. Keep pushing, keep building. 1 million coming soon. You deserve it. Number 18, Fredo 2 times. Now we get to the point in the list where we can start talking a little athleticism. And maybe not tailored for the game of basketball, but athleticism nonetheless. I haven't played with or against Fredo in person. All I have to go by is the videos. And from the videos, he doesn't look too shabby. Obviously, Fredo is on to bigger and better things now. Fredo, congrats on all the YouTube success. Congrats on what seems to be an amazing relationship with Jasmine. And last but certainly not least, congrats on
I can't
baby
wait.
Best wishes to the whole family. Number 17, CJ So
I wish I can play these
cool.
dudes.
Again, someone who's athletic, may not be tailored for the game of basketball, but nice build, 6'2". Although he may not have been on an official team growing up, I can tell he grew up around niggas who hoop. The fact that he's not completely ass, like he is familiar, like slightly familiar with the game of basketball, combine that with just his size. Him being that build, that's gonna allow him to be more effective than anybody named on this list up until this point. Number 16, Pontiac made, what? Number 16, Pontiac made DDG. Now, I didn't even know this guy had a YouTube channel until a couple of months ago. The crazy thing is, I actually saw him play at SneakerCon. I just didn't know it was him. And I remember him playing,
what?
He's alright. Wait, I don't like how I said that.
You put him with Fredo?
Put a little optimistic tone on it, because I don't want to make it seem like I'm hating on anybody. I'm not. But I can tell basketball isn't his thing. I would say he's one of those players, you know, if you
I'm just trying to say.
He may hit a 3 for you, you know what I'm saying? He may be a crumb snatcher, get a rebound, put it back if the defender's sleeping, not boxing out, you know. He's one of those guys. I think he's definitely more likely to hit a 3, at least in a one-on-one situation, over any of the guys I've listed so far. I'll give him that, which I know y'all weigh 1v1s a lot more than I do, which is why I'm putting him where he's at. But DDG might be that nigga though. Like outside like he might be that guy, and he's only 19, bro. That's the crazy thing. Yo, real shit. Like when he turns 21, it's a wrap. Complete savage mode. Like and I know y'all probably, but DD, if you watch it, I know.
Yeah.
Savage. And he's getting to the bag too. Hey, salute my nigga. Number 15.
Number 15. This one gonna have to wait until tomorrow. So, yeah, that leading up to that list. If I was to play any of those 10 guys that he just named, 11 because he put OSN in there. No, he don't ball. Think I can beat all 10 of them. That's just me. That's just me being realistic. I ain't like Flight with that thinking you can ball, you can't ball, and all that crap. I think I can actually, do something against those. But anyway, that's that list, man. Like I said, I'll finish part 2 and part 3 tomorrow. Yeah, man, I see Cash and them. I think all of them are upset about the list and blah, blah, blah. It really don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Unless I play the guys, it really ain't gonna make a difference until somebody actually knows me or they play me. Like I said, I done met Cash and Mal and them, and they know of me, but you know what I'm saying, I ain't in there like I should be. So just wait my turn, bro. You know what I'm saying? I got my life and my family, you know what I'm saying? Baby boy on his way to be here October 17th, the due date. So hey, I ain't worried about nothing. But like I say, yeah, once they know me, then people have to redo their list. But anyway, y'all know what it is. In 2000, like I said, I'm gonna start doing me some live streaming. I got everything almost set up, so I'm almost ready for that for y'all, man. We gonna get it poppin'. Anyway, I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video, and that'll be tomorrow sometime. So yeah, check y'all later. Like, subscribe, and share. Sit down.
It's levels to it, you and I know. Tell them be humble. Sit down. Be humble. Sit down. Be humble. Sit down.